What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about people that complain. I hate complainers. Personally, I hate people that like to talk about their situation, to talk about what bad in their situation is going on, and then they don't want to do anything about it. They don't want to move forward in making the situation better. They don't want to find a solution. They don't want to talk to the right people that can actually get them the help that they need. They just like to sit there, sit in their little circle, and then they just complain about whatever. And if you're a complainer, why are you complaining and not having the results that you want to do? Like, why is it that you're okay with complaining, but you're not okay with trying to find a solution? Why is it that you're okay with, talking about the situation in a negative way, or what is wrong with the people in your life, or what is wrong with the job in your life, and you don't want to find a better way to be able to get out of that situation? Like, why is that? I personally don't understand it. If I talk to people and I'm venting about something, or, I guess everyone complains, right? If you're venting about something and it's in a negative way, but you're not finding a solution, I feel like you're just wasting time and you're wasting breath. But if you're like, look, I need to talk to my therapist about this, I need to talk to my parents about this, I need to talk to my manager about this, my friend about this, because they can help me find a solution, then talk to them about it. And in that case, it's not really complaining, it's more so trying to find a solution, trying to find what you could do to get out of that situation. And so I ask you, when you're complaining and you're talking to all these people, do they actually better your life, or are they just an ear for them to listen to what you have to say? Are you talking to the right people about what you have going on in life, or are they just the people that's going to sit there and be like, oh yeah, that sucks, yeah, that's terrible? Or are they going to be the people that's like, okay, I hear you, but let's find a solution. Let's find a way to get out of that. Let's find a way to get you in a better position. Where do you want to be? The thing is that for me, when I hear other people complaining, I like to ask what I call discovery questions. Okay, so if that's not where you want to be, where do you want to be? Because some people, they're so stuck in the moment. They're so stuck in trying to focus on the negative, that they're not even focused on where they could be or the positive, right? So for me, I ask discovery questions. I'd be like, okay, well, where do you see yourself getting out of this situation? What do you see yourself doing to get out of this situation? Who do you get out of this situation with, and how do they help you along the way? And then it starts to change the conversation into more of a productivity conversation than just, we're stuck here, we're in this position, right? So if you're the type of person that likes to complain, that likes to just talk negative about everything in life, don't be that person. Don't be that negative, Debbie Downer, battery drainer type of person, because people don't want to be around that. People don't want to be around a complainer. People don't want to be around someone that's always going to have something negative to say. They walk around and they slouch everywhere. They start carrying this type of negative energy everywhere they go, and it starts to rub off on their friend group, starts to rub off on their family, starts to rub off on the classmates, starts to rub off on their coworkers, even for the customers that you may get. You start working with people and they're like, man, like, he must be having a bad day. She must be having a bad day. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Be the person that's like, okay, well, I want to make someone smile today. I know that life is a little hard right now. I have so many things I can complain for, but so do other people. And then what you always think about is how other people may have it worse, but yet they're still smiling, and yet they're still putting an effort into trying to be better every single day. So your situation may not be as bad as you think it is, compared to someone that's homeless, compared to someone that has rent due and they have no money, compared to someone that's trying to just make it out of their situation, and yet you're stuck on something that's happened that seems minimal to other people, but it's major to you. But yet you're still stuck on, well, my life sucks because... And if you're going to be this type of complainer, this type of person that's like, I don't even want to go be better, then maybe you need to isolate yourself. Maybe you need to be in a situation where you're like, man, I just need to figure this out on my own. I just need to figure this out in a case where I'm not depending on nobody, and I'm not going to have to rely on other people for me to get out of my situation. Because sometimes you find your most strength in yourself. You find that, when you're by yourself, you're like, man, I have no one else to depend on. I have no one else to just go to talk to about this. So I just have to figure it out. And if you're not going to just figure it out, then you're going to stay stuck, and you don't want to stay stuck. You don't want to remain in the same quicksand that's going to slowly make you go to the bottom. You want to find your way out, and I think a lot of people in this society, they get comfortable where they're at. They start becoming in a place where they're like, look, complaining is the only way that I can get this off my chest. This is the only way that I can find a solution. It's just me talking about it, not me acting about it, because I know acting about it finds more work and finds more consistency, it finds more discipline. I have to actually work for, finding a solution, and it takes so much time, right? But if you're the type of person that's like, look, I just need to get my ass up and start working on myself, I need to be in a position where I'm not staying here and complaining, then also be that person, because you're going to be draining yourself on a daily, consistent mental basis trying to figure it out. This part of the video is for people that find a solution. If you're the type of person that finds solutions, that knows how to get out of the tough space, that knows how to overcome anything that's hard, then help other people. Some people, they become selfish because they're like, look, I got enough problems, I don't want to help no one else, I don't want to be there for anyone else. But if you're going to be the type of person that's like, look, I actually know how to mentor myself to be able to get out of this tough situation, I have the right resources that I can be able to help myself, let me help someone else, right? Because the thing is that we all need community. We all need people that can help us in any type of aspect. And that's the key to being able to find the right relationships and the right people, because you never know what someone knows. Suddenly someone is like, yeah, I've been in a 2-3 year relationship. No one else in my family knows what that's like, because they've always been together for their whole life, or they've always been in a couple months. But you know what it's like to be in a relationship for a couple years, right? You know what it's like to fix a tire. If your friend's tire pops, they don't know what to do, so they look to someone that can. Okay, well, this is what you need to do. Pop the tire up, take it off, to pop the car up, whatever the case is. And to add to it, you never know who somebody knows. Like I said, if your car happens and it happens to break down, or something happens to the battery, you're like, oh, I know this mechanic guy, he can come out there, he can come fix it for you. Oh, I know this person that is in stocks, and so they know how to, how you can invest your money. You just never know who someone knows to actually get you to that next level. So if you are the person that is typically helping yourself, or connections to be able to help someone else, help them. Be that open arm to be like, look, I understand you're going through something hard. I may not have been there, or I might have been there, but I want to be there to help you, and I want to help you along the side, so that way you can able to feel like you have someone to get you through it. And if you're going to be someone that's like, man, I know what it's like to struggle, I know what it's like to be alone, I know what it's like to try to figure it out with everything you have in you, and it's still not enough, then be there for that person. You never know what they're going through. If it might be their last straw, if it might be, it might be something that is affecting them on a traumatic level. And yet you're just like, oh, they'll be okay. They'll figure it out. I had to figure it out. I never had any help. I didn't have the right people in my circle to help me out. But yet God has put you in a position to be able to help them out. And you're just going to sit back and be like, that's not my problem. I don't know what to do with that. I can't help. I don't know what to say to that, right? Be the help for someone else. It's real simple, guys. So if you're the complainer, find a solution. Find the right people that can be able to elevate outside of just, oh, okay, well, like, I don't know what to do about that. It's okay. You'll be all right. Find the people that can find a solution with you, and then find a solution for yourself. Don't depend on other people to find your solution. And if you're a helper, be the help for someone else. Teach them what it's like to overcome the mental side, what it's like to overcome these obstacles in life, because then they might be able to help someone else, and it's because of you. So this is a real quick video, y'all. That's all I got for you guys in this video. If you guys know what it's like to, overcome an obstacle, what it's like to be the helper, let me know what that's like in the comments. Which one are you? Because I don't feel like a lot of people will comment that they are a complainer, but if you are and you're being real with yourself, that's the first place to start. You got to be real with you. If you're a complainer, you're a complainer, but you want to be helped. You need to be helped, and you need to find those helpers to help you along the way. So those things being said, follow me on socials. It'll be King Malone. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and until then, I will catch you on the next video. Gone.